I'm your host, Craig Gerald.
And I'm your co-host, James Warren.
There he is. There he is. Welcome to the podcast. We started this podcast to really help insurance agents take their marketing into their own hands, and that's with CRM, running your own ads, generating your own leads, and creating your own advertisements. Right now, we focus on helping people in the life insurance space mainly, but all aspects of our program, Alpha Agent CRM, the leads we generate, the tactics and strategies we talk about can be applied to any insurance business, health insurance, property and casualty, life, annuities, financial advising. That's our main goal here, is to help insurance agents take their marketing into their own hands so that you don't have to rely on lead sources all the time. It's good to have multiple lead sources, but sometimes the leads are no good, or you get a hold of aged leads. Maybe they've been sold 3 or 4 times. Maybe they don't answer the phone, or it's one of those free gift offers or gift card where they answer the phone and they're like, "What are you talking about? I just want my free Walmart gift card." Those leads are out there and stuff like that. And so we really just want to provide value around navigating the lead space, and then just like we said, taking your marketing into your own hands. Because if you can generate your own leads, from Facebook, Google, YouTube, TikTok, and you can understand the platforms, then not only can you generate your own leads, but you can still buy leads from other lead sources. Now you have something that is also sending you leads real time. They're only your leads. They haven't been bought and sold multiple times.
Yeah. Basically, we're like showing you how to be your own powerhouse, not having to rely on marketing agency or, like he said, a lead source that doesn't actually convert. So that's what we do. We're showing all these tips and whatnot. We're also showing our tools that we use, the array of tools. And the thing is, reaching out to like a lead list, you don't know which ones are dead, which ones are, actually going to convert. So the main process is following up, and that's one of the most time consuming. And they say you should follow up 7 times on a lead to actually see if they're worth your time. So that's where our automation strategies come in.
Yeah. So really it's, when you can take your marketing into your own hands, generate your own leads, it's going to save you money because the leads aren't going to be as expensive, and you're going to get leads in real time. There's unfortunately a lot of companies out there that, they say their leads are fresh, but who knows if that lead's been sitting around for, a couple months.
And just to clarify to the audience, when you say active new leads coming in fresh, how do they get those? Like, what's the process?
So you want to set up your own like Facebook ad or Google search ad or TikTok ad, so that it's your own marketing spend. Like you have your credit card on file with Facebook or Google, and through your ad campaign, the potential lead clicks on a link, goes to the landing page. We use a lot of quizzes. So it's good to have a quiz with multiple questions so that, people remember filling out the form, and it's valuable information that you'll receive that you can use when you actually get a hold of them as a conversation. And so typically once they fill out that quiz or survey and then enter their name, email, and phone number, that you can set it up to where that lead goes directly into your CRM. This podcast is powered by Alpha Agent CRM, which is our CRM for insurance agents. And we have training on how to set up your own ads, follow-up campaigns. That's really one of the tools you can use to take your marketing into your own hands. Right, Jay?
Yeah. It's the #1 insurance agent CRM out there. Like, it lets you completely automate everything, lets you view your ads, Google ads and Facebook ads, like Craig was talking about. You see basically your whole dashboard of your ad spend, all the analytics, without having to go into the business manager of Facebook and mess around with that, or the Google ads. Like, that's a whole different thing you got to learn. So why we set it up in the way we did. We also got a very extensive onboarding course where Craig shows you how to launch your Facebook ads and Google ads from start to finish, custom you. So it's not like we're just telling you, hop on some Facebook ads and learn it yourself with YouTube. We got it very specialized to the insurance agent.
Yeah, we do have solutions for agents as well. Like we can teach you through videos how to set up your Facebook account properly. And, maybe we'll do a podcast on that in the future. So it really, it doesn't matter what CRM you use. Obviously, we want you to use ours, but the important thing is to have, a CRM, customer relationship management, some type of software where you can keep up with the leads that you're bringing in. And yeah, I know there's a lot of CRM options out there, a lot of IMOs, a lot of agents already have a CRM they're using. The biggest way to utilize that and to take, the marketing into your own hands is to also have a lead flow, have leads that you're bringing in that are going directly into your CRM and being automatically followed up with, so that, all you have to do ideally is respond to the leads that respond to the automation and show up to the appointments that are booked, because if you're keeping up with leads on a piece of paper or even a Google sheet, it can be tough to, especially on paper, people slip through the cracks. And if someone doesn't answer on, those first 3 dials, and then maybe you call them again the next week and the week after, it's like 3 touches basically. Are you really going to text and email them, that 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th time?
Yeah. Versus using automation where you just click it once and it automatically reaches out 7 or 8 times. You might also be like, what if they reply and I didn't see it? Is it going to keep sending? No, it'll like automatically stop, and you can even make it let you know when they reply. So you can just hop right in and give them a call. So
automation's a big deal.
So much more over a period of time. Like, imagine reaching out to 7 new people a day manually. So 7 times 30, you're like pushing a bunch of leads, and you have to reply to all of those constantly. Versus automation, you just click send on 7 people every day. Your whole automation is automatically built out, and AAC, it's automatically built out. We got a whole workflow for this, but it just keeps ramping out these messages. And there's like 7, wow, how many touches on the 12th day? Isn't it like something like 15 different touches, email and text?
Yeah, it's actually more like 19,
Yeah.
touches.
So yeah, I think it's reaching out on 2 contact points, is text messages and email. You even throw in a phone call in there. So
yeah, and if you're calling them every other day, during that 12 days, say you call them 5 times, now you're up to 24 touches, So like automation's really important for, not only following up with leads properly, but again, taking your marketing into your own hands, because it's like you're multiplying yourself. I mean, we could probably do a whole podcast on automation.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, 7 leads a day. I mean, that is pretty good. That's 210 leads a month. That is 49 leads a week. That's about spot on with what you should be getting in, to make over six figures. And, if you're doing final expense, it depends. We work with a lot of final expense agents.
Yeah, and theoretically, you should be able to get that amount of leads doing the Facebook ads and Google ads strategy you do, right? Somewhere around there, depending on your ad spend, of course.
Yeah, it all depends on your budget,
Yeah.
how many leads you can get in, but say you're just getting 20 leads a week. Like, sure, you could probably manage 20 leads on your own. But what happens when you're, because you're not just doing this business for a week, you're going to be doing this business for weeks on end, hopefully for years, so if you're getting 20 leads a week for a year, it's 1,040 leads.
Yeah, even in just a week's time, if you actually do the 7 touches, that means for those 20 leads, you'd be reaching out 140 different times to be actually a decent, consistent follow-up.
Yeah. And I think that's where a lot of agents miss out on revenue opportunities, is letting leads slip through the cracks.
Yeah, not like fortifying their follow-up system.
Yeah, one of our agents the other day, she's been calling a guy for, I think, 3 months, and this is final expense. And finally, he picked up the phone and was like, I'm sorry, I know I've been missing your calls. I've been meaning to call you back. Now I'm ready.
Boom.
If she hadn't have kept calling that lead,
No
then
sale.
she wouldn't have made that sale, So like, that's why you never know who's going to pick up the phone that day. Just because a lead is now 7 or 14 days old doesn't mean that they're dead.
There's the timing's not right, and that's why we keep hitting it to see if that timing syncs. Like
Exactly.
Agent.
It's really important to, your CRM, your leads are like a garden, they're all a bunch of seeds, and, some are going to get drowned out by the rain, the birds are going to get some, but, a lot of those seeds are going to make it through, and they're going to grow, and they're going to become clients. But when all those seeds are planted, all those leads are bought, you don't know which one is going to become a sale, really, no matter how qualified the source is. I mean, we've got agents who buy TV leads, and that's like one of the most qualified leads, but they don't all turn into sales. They don't all answer the phone, even though they called into a TV lead. So that's the importance of automation and having a long-term nurture system to keep reaching out to leads and to find the ones that become sales. All this is about automating your business and, having the right tools in place so that you can, like, oh, this is John Doe. He became a lead 3 months ago, but I put on my calendar in my CRM to call him, once a week now. And that's what you can do with the tools like that. Because if you're, keeping it in a Google sheet or on paper, or something like that, that doesn't have a reminder tool,
it's easy to get scattered too.
Yeah, people fall through the cracks, and then you're missing out on a lot of business because you don't have that in place, So that's a little bit about automation and what it can do for you, is just help you nurture those seeds and find the ones that are going to grow and turn into plants and clients.
Exactly that. That's why you should get our 12-day follow. Craig works super hard on it. You can get it for free with the link probably in the description here. This is our first episode, so we're just going along the ways here. But
that's true. We do have a special offer. We'll try to do offers, week to week. here and there, maybe exclusive videos and content. But yeah, right now we have our 12-day final expense follow-up. So, but it can be customized for, IULs, annuity, mortgage protection. Just the language we have in there now is for final expense, but you can change it for any product, even health insurance or PNC. So that's an offer we have right now where you can click the link. We'll put a specific link where you can actually, just enter your name, email, and phone number, and we'll send you that link, and we won't blow up your phone, but we
Send you marketing assets.
we will send you some valuable information on marketing and our Alpha Agent CRM tool.
That's another thing. It's a 12-day follow-up. It's about 25 contact points. You're going to see how much time it actually takes to follow up. Like, so this is a perfect opportunity to try the free trial out. Like, we have a 14-day free trial. So technically it'll fit right in the free trial. Try it out for free, and it'll follow up with your leads on 25 contact points for 12 days straight. So you reactivate that old list. If you like, you adjust it to an old list reactivation kind of style, or the Facebook ads itself, like Craig teaches. So yeah,
we can teach you how to use it. But yeah, if you could even try it out manually, which would be kind of difficult, but you can plug it into a CRM you're currently using, or we can show you how to get it set up on Alpha Agent CRM as well. And yeah, that's, in the future, we'll be talking about, YouTube, TikTok, Facebook, Instagram. There's been a lot of changes with Facebook and Instagram. A lot of users have been spending more time on TikTok. So it's becoming more and more of a valuable platform for agents, and Google and other search engine marketing. It all depends on your budget, but if your budget is lower, obviously organic is a great place to start because it's free. But really, advertising is so powerful because you can create the same message one time that converts, and then just show that to people over and over again, and it will still convert. I mean, there's ads out there, you can read about them in advertising books and stuff that have been running for years, sometimes 20 years. The same ads been running because, everybody's in a different place. When you have a friend that passes away, and you're like 45 years old, and they die of a heart attack or something, it starts to make you think like, wow, I don't have life insurance in place. I need to get something to protect, make sure that doesn't happen to my family. My family's taken care of if the unexpected happens, And so the same ad that they may have seen before won't catch their attention until something like that happens, and then it's on their mind. And that's why the same ad works for a long period of time, is because every day new people are, having different situations where they might be thinking about some type of insurance, health insurance, life insurance, like they need it. So we could probably do another whole episode just on like advertising and the theory of advertising. But the ultimate goal is to, just help educate you on advertising and marketing and automation tools to make your life easier and to help your business grow and be more sustainable and less reliable on other companies for your leads. Because in the insurance business, leads are the fuel that runs our businesses. I'm a licensed agent. James is getting his license. Been telling him on them about it. But leads are the fuel that run the business. If we don't have people to talk to, then we can't make sales, referral sources, friends and family runs dry pretty quick. So you got to have a source set up to where you have a constant flow of people to talk to. And if you can take the load off of having to pay other companies to get those leads, and if you have your own coming in where you see the ad copy, the landing pages, exactly what they're seeing, then you'll be able to adjust accordingly to make the leads even more qualified and better for your business. So that's what we're going to help you here with the agent podcast, the insurance agent podcast, right, James?
Yes, sir. You know it, Craig.
So that was a solid first episode. Next week, let's talk about, let's just jump right into advertising, the theory of advertising, why it works, and how by you learning some of these small techniques, it can make your business and your marketing really powerful. We're signing off. Just find the link. It'll be in the description. We'll send you the 12-day follow-up for free, and that'll help you get started. We'll see you next time.